Welcome, ladies and gents, to the video. Today I'm gonna give you guys some sauce, okay? And I'm gonna teach you how exactly you guys can make ads that convert and actually start making sales off your guys' store. If you guys are doing dropshipping, ecom, I'm simply just teaching you. Pay close attention, take some notes. I'll be showing you guys some examples, and yeah, let's get into it. So. Now, how to make ads that convert in ecom or that sell. Now, we're going to be going through three processes: step 1, step 2, and step 3. Now, with step 1, we need to do the fundamentals, very basic fundamentals. What makes a good ad, right? And the fundamentals is hook, body, CTA. So a good hook stops a viewer in the track. Now, when your customer is scrolling on their feed, we have two type of brains that we use. We have an analytical side, and then we have our monkey brain side, right? And this is kind of like what the big marketing companies or big companies use against you. So you can buy, for example, candies like Hershey's. They use this tactic. And what this is with your monkey brain is you're scrolling, right? So you're not using your analytical brain. You're not actually thinking fully. So how companies do this in real life, for example, when you're at a grocery store, you have buyer's fatigue, which is what it's called. And this is when you're shopping through you're looking, for example, you're buying your bread, you're buying your butter, you're just doing a regular grocery haul. But at the end of the day, at the end of the shopping haul, you made thousands of decisions. Like, your brain is fatigued. You might not know it, but at the end of it, that's where they show these little like Hershey's chocolate bars, your little Red Bulls at the end, because that's when you're mostly gonna buy, is when you're fatigued, right? This is why you probably buy maybe a Red Bull at the end of the day, because you might feel a little tired at the end of your shopping haul, right? And you want that boost of caffeine, or you want that chocolate that, that tastes good, savory in your mouth. Now, usually the hook should play on mass desires, curiosity, objections, pain points, just overall core human desires. Now, I'll show you some examples, but for every ad that you make should play on mass desires, right? For example, with jewelry, right? The reason why some jewelry or most jewelry pop off, right, in the love niche and romance or whatever, is because this jewelry, the goal is to make their partner happy, right? And so whatever that is, they're trying to make a greater bond. That's why jewelry sells. It's a mass desire that it plays on. Now, when you have a mass desire and you have a hook, you're going to be going into the body. Now, the body is, you're just twisting this mass desire. You're twisting the hook. For example, if you're selling pheromone perfume, it's attract your mate, whatever, right? Or you're trying to say, like, pick up any girls on the street with pheromone perfume, or it's going to be how to make any girl fall in love with you, right? Just because of this, how it makes you smell. It attracts people to you. Now, the body is, you're twisting the knife. You're amplifying this mass desire. Now, you're just basically sprinkling in a little bit more benefits on it, how this can improve their life, and make them visualize it, make them want it, right? And this is what you do in the body. And at the end of it, you have the CTA. Now, this is where you're just simply trying to give them an offer they simply can't say no to. And at the end of the day, an offer is just simply value that provides to a person. It helps them in their life in some way, conveniency, aesthetic, something like that, right? That's with your CTA. Now, if you have a better offer, the better the CTA, simple as that. Or you can maybe convey it in a creative way. Like, I've seen brands, for example, like, write down their offer on a sticky note and like place it on the wall for like an auditorial ending for the video. Now, yeah, this is very, very, very core fundamentals of how to make a good ad. Now, swipe files. Everyone should have a swipe file. Now, this is just basically high converting ads from big brands, like the big whales in the ecom space. Now, usually if you're new, you don't know how good ads look like right away. So you want to develop a swipe file of all the good ads that you can simply go back to when you're making your own ad for the product that you find. Now, oftentimes, if you are new making ads, you have no idea how this looks like in action. This is where you should use tools like Foreplay. And Foreplay, you can see longest running ads, you can see other ads. It's basically just a play on Facebook ads library technical that you can use. And you can download videos in there pretty easy. Now, like I said, the free version is just Facebook Ads Library. You can type in the brands, you can see all their ads on there. Now, some complete whales in the ecom market, Tabs, the Udi, you guys probably heard of these, Therabody, Roskin Co. Now, let me show you what an actual good ad looks like. Now, a good ad, let's take this right here by Dr. Squatch. We all know them, right?
Here's what they don't tell you about Dr. Squatch's new body wash. 1, they didn't tell me she'd be obsessed. Seriously, this body wash smells so good, my girlfriend goes absolutely feral the second she gets it with him.
Now you see how Dr. Squatch, a soap company, plays on the mass desires on this ad. And what it's talking about is simply attracting their partner, just on the way they smell so good, right? Or if you keep playing on when they're going into the body of this ad, they're twisting the knife of this mass desire. They make it amplify. They're making it on how this will improve their life. They're showing them exactly, and they're putting the benefits in it too. They're sprinkling all this together, right? I'll play it so you guys can see it.
2, they didn't tell me it'd make me smell 10 times more attractive. It's like women are practically drawn to any man they sense using this body wash, and my girlfriend is not happy about it. And 3, they didn't tell me it would boost my confidence. Ever since I started using this body wash, my skin is the softest it's ever felt, and now she can't keep her hands off me. Seriously, this body wash is jam-packed with tons of natural ingredients like glycerin and coconut oil that'll take your skin from rough and dull to...
You see how they mixed it with mass desire, and then towards the end of the body, they're sprinkling in benefits on how exactly this is good for them. This is a perfect way of how you can have a good body for your ad.
Moist and hydrated, my guy. Because unlike all of those other synthetic cleansers you've been using, this is actually real soap body wash with real manly scents, like Glacial Falls and Wood Barrel Bourbon. Seriously, my girlfriend doesn't even know how to act around me anymore.
If you smell like this, I'm definitely coming over.
I will hunt you down.
No way. 10 out of 10, guys.
But this body wash is already selling out like crazy, so you better get yours before it's too late.
Now you can see at the end, they didn't have an offer, but they did urgency. Now, your CTA doesn't always have to have an offer. Usually you can put the offer in like your ad text or whatever, or on your website you can also have it, but they have a sense of urgency for their product, right? Now, as you can see also towards the end, they show on how exactly the soap will improve their life, on how it will attract women into their life, make them feel better, have improved their skin, like all these good benefits of why you should buy the soap and how it can improve their day-to-day life. Now, I would definitely study Dr. Squatch. They're definitely one of the kings of marketing and how they were able to take a lot of the market share. Now, let me show you another one. This is by Dr. Squatch again too. Now this is also you can see on how they did their hook. It's auditorial. It stops them, like it has a sound. It's a weird visual that people are generally interested and want to know more about.
This is what people are actually saying about Dr. Squatch.
Hey, can't fault. Smells amazing. Highly recommend. Will use again. Fast delivery, smells great, and actually works. I mean, what more do you want?
Dr. Squatch, not only do these soap bricks have natural ingredients in them, but their long-lasting scents will leave you smelling so good, it'll be like you're wearing cologne straight out the shower. Women everywhere are obsessed with how manly these scents smell. It might just make them go feral. And if that doesn't boost your confidence, I don't know what will. So click on this link below to start smelling the way nature intended you to. Good.
Now, you see beautiful ad right there. But you see they did an auditorial hook, right? They showed, for example, reviews and how people like their product. They put but then they go into the benefits of how exactly on how good this soap is and how it'll make them smell, how it'll make them feel better, look better, attract more people, attract better looking people. Just overall, it's just benefit, mass desire, benefit, and yeah. And with their CTA, what they did instead of urgency is they're like, get this now if you want to improve your life, right? Or you want to start smelling better, you want to start feeling better, you want to start being a new man, right? In a sense, that is kind of urgency, because why wouldn't you want to go click on that faster, But anyways, here are amazing examples of ads that you guys can kind of take off of and just go study into their brands. Now, after you guys build a little swipe file, you kind of know what looks good, you know what's running, you know how everything is working. Now we're actually going into making the ads, right? And this is the market research part. Now, with market research, you're scraping reviews, so you're going anywhere where a customer can express their opinion. So you're going to be Reddit forums, paid like a Reddit page, for example, is for the Galaxy Protector, and this is where people can talk about it, how they like it, how it improves their life, how aesthetic it is. And you're basically going to review farm all of this. You're going to be going to TikTok comment sections, Amazon reviews, competitor reviews, Insta comment sections, Quora, YouTube, anywhere people are able to talk about this product, talk about the objections, their mass desires, their pain points on this product, just so you can get a sense of who your exact customer is. Now, after you go through all these, you should be making a list of mass desires, pain points, objections, desires, beliefs. I have desires twice, huh? Anyways, you guys get the point, right? You're making a list of this, and after this, you should find what the mass desire of the market wants out of that product that you're trying to sell. Now, every product has a different mass desire that the market wants from that product. Now, we're going to go back to pheromone perfume, right? The mass desire is to simply attract partners, attract the relationship, attract the woman into our life, or vice versa. Now, that is the mass desire of the market. That is the trending desire of the market, right? And that's what you want to have your ads around. Now, there could be multiple mass desires, and this is where you should be running multiple angles of this and just keep testing and keep making more ads around it. Now, like I said here, for example, pheromone perfume. The market's mass desire for this is to make your partner be more attracted to you or find a partner if you're single. Now, after you get all this data, you want to have a customer avatar because you want to know exactly who you're marketing to. Now, after you do all this research, you should have a good idea of who exactly the type of customer you want to market to exactly. You should have a couple of customer avatars. For example, avatar is male, 20-29, interest in sports, woman, increasing social status, likes spending time with family. They're a family man. Now, you can make ads towards this avatar. So if you're doing pheromone perfume, you can be like, how this can attract a wife in your life, or just some basic example like that. Now, usually you'll have multiple customer avatars, and you should be running angles around these customer avatars and around their mass desires for each. Now, this is just how you're able to just get constantly flowing ads and just make more ideas on how to actually, make the ad. Now, the second avatar could be a female, 30 to 55, interest is watching Netflix after work, wants to please her husband, her kids, and so on, right? Now, the avatar doesn't have to be 100% accurate, just an idea of who you're marketing to and what the best messaging will be towards your customer. Now, you want to bring it all together. Now, you should have some type of angle/concepts you want to make ads around from doing your market research. Now, everything will kind of show once you do more research and once you start review farming and seeing who your exact avatar and the people, that exact person you're marketing to. Now, you'll be using this to find content of your product that meets angles you found, right? And now this goes to the third and final step. You're actually, once you get the type of research you need to make scripts or to find content online that matches that mass desire, matches that customer avatar, you go to step 3. Right? And this is scraping content or creating videos. Now, after you have a good idea of the market and angles that you want to run for your product, you need to get content that convey that message the best. Now, you want to, of course, go where all of the people are: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Amazon. If you fucking have to, go get those videos. And if you're just trying to find videos that fit that angle you want to actually run on, right? Or that customer avatar, or that angle, or and if you can't find content that specifically talk about that angle, customer avatar, mass desire, pain point that you want to run your ad around, then you can make it, right? You can go onto 11 Labs, you can go onto just find B-roll on TikTok and YouTube and put it all together and just make ads for that avatar to test too. Sometimes you have to make custom ads, that's what you gotta do, right? Or you can rip if you find ads around that. Now, when you're in the testing phase with the product, it's okay to rip videos that match the angle for the type of ads you want to run. Now, I recommend putting background music and captions over it because you shouldn't directly one-to-one rip, like, for example, download the video on TikTok and you just run that directly as an ad. You should put it through an editor because then how everything works is an ad has metadata, which is a line of code that ad platforms can tell if you stole the video or not. So in order to change the code completely, you have to run it through an editor. And what I would do is you can change up the background music, maybe put captions on it, But as long as you do something like that, or even just put it to the editor and export it, you'll be fine. Now, if there isn't content that matches the angle, I've talked about this before, you want to test and find content B-roll and just make scripts on 11 Labs, do a voiceover, and just get B-roll on content, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Amazon. Now, this, you should just, have some examples from your swipe files and make good content around that. Now, if you want to learn more about copywriting, next video I'll be talking about more ChatGPT prompts that you can use and how to actually make ChatGPT give you a really good prompt, and actually sell to your avatar, in under like 10 minutes. But anyways, I hope this video helps. I hope you guys learned something. If you guys did like this type of style of video, please let me know. Also, if you guys have any problems or issues you guys are struggling with, put it in the comment section. I'll make a video about it. But anyways, and have a wonderful day. Ciao.